and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as Great Britain. So we have successfully snagged Australia. We've also successfully, or mostly successfully, snagged Greenland here, one more to colonize. Still got a coalition against us. Yeah, they really don't like us that much. They really don't like us in Europe. Other than that, we've just kind of been sitting around. We just got claims on a good portion of Orissa's provinces here. Honestly, once this war is over, I'm going to see what I need to do to threaten them. But let's check armies. Vijayanagara has 75,000. Or can build up to 75,000. No, they want that. Orissa has 43,000. Okay, that tells me I need to do a couple things. First off, we need like 50 transports. Need 600. Okay, when will I get 600? Not for a little while. Okay, once we get 600, we will build like 50 transport ships. Combined with my already existing 28, we'll give us 78 we can throw into it. Be pretty amazing. And we get another revolt in Greenland. That way we would be able to hit Orissa with our pretty much full fleet, our full forces. Hopefully we'll be able to overwhelm them before Vijayanagara shows up. Maybe we can even pick off some of their, like, Sri Lanka down there. Actually, let's see. Let me see if I could. I can't start any wars because I've got a Regency Council, but that will be over in August of this year, right? July. No, August. And there we are. He succeeded the throne. Charco we will recall. Got rebels in Somerset. Okay, well, I'm going to have to go deal with that. Not sending a general, but I should be okay. Okay, let's say Portugal. Get a royal marriage with you if I don't have one. I do. Still have a royal marriage with you. Anyone else in the world I'd want a royal marriage with? I don't mind one with Russia, but they hate me. Poland's a rival. Sweden doesn't hate me. Interesting. New target for diplomatic efforts is Sweden. Portugal's calling me into a war against Morocco. Yes, I will accept that. I'm not going to do anything. But they're welcome to use Gibraltar as a staging point. That used to be theirs, but is now mine. Yeah. For that, is that Haitian separatists? Where were those separatists? No idea where those separatists were. I don't think it was a problem for me though, right? Charco separatists? I have no idea where those separatists were. Bit frustrating. General died. Let's replace you, put you in charge. Ooh, you're a good general. Perfect. And ferry you back to Normandy, if you would. Also gotta strengthen my existing armies, but we're gonna hit our force limit here. Now, pretty much. Okay. Protecting trade. We'll upgrade these ships. Still looking for tech and then ideas of trade. Unless it gets too bad, in which case I'll switch to a military idea. It's so weird looking at the world and not seeing just, you know, a wave of Protestants and reforms in the empire. Yes. Monthly autonomy changed down. That is a very nice one. Another thing I need to do is probably put Ireland in states at some point. Although France is so much richer. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Europe is all about trade-offs. And we really do need that 600 gold soon. The last thing I want is Ba'amanis to conquer Orissa. Volcanism is triumphant there. Let's talk to Charka. Enforce religion. Placate local rulers. Hopefully you'll forgive me at some point. We actually can't convert any of these. Oh, Charco is Catholic. Oops. Now I feel a little bit stupid. Anyway, we got colonial Brazil. Colonizing Brazil a little bit, I guess. And level 3 admin advisor. I'm going to include that right now. What do we need? Don't really need conquer Brittany. Brittany belongs to Burgundy, and Burgundy's in a coalition. Coalitions, am I right? They are the backbreaker of every Europa player. Sometimes you're lucky and you don't even have to deal with them. Other times you have to deal with them constantly. No one has colonized this entire coast. Ugh. I feel like somebody should, but obviously I'm too busy trying to get colonial nations. For good reason, they're the foundation of my empire. It's a 10 heir. It's nowhere near as good as father, but she's 444, he's 644. You're not a very good ruler. Heir. Oh, maybe he'll die. I don't want to disinherit somebody with who's level 10 because they're pretty good. Dissolve monasteries. Need a little bit more money to get those 50 transport ships. We've got enough heavy ships. We're easily first in the world in diplomatic tech. There we go. Got gold. Transport ships. We'll station them all in Cornwall. Well, every province in Great Britain that borders the water is building transport ships. That's a load of transport ships. Okay, well, now that we're prepping a fleet for that, I don't really want to waste trade idea right now. I want to get the tech before I start falling behind in innovation. Really, I need to get ahead of time in tech, so I get 3 innovation for each level rather than 2. Oh. Hi, Spain, I guess? I don't know where you are, but hi. Gotta control that. Australia at least has a handful of troops. Mamelukes are soon gonna get Mameluki in Australia, which just feels weird to me. They're still standing as a great power. If you think about it, it's quite amazing considering how badly the Ottomans usually conquer them. It's like colonization for them is a legitimate strategy to make money. They only get 17 gold from trade though. At least me and my colonies draw off too much money. Speaking of which, I was gonna go beat up Kilwa at some point, but looks like Spain is conquering that. Nothing I can do there. They're gonna do what they do. Let's see. If I wanted to get full absolutism, I could technically get to 50 absolutism, then start a golden era, get to 50, then fight courting country and get it higher. I don't think it's worth it though. Shame, because it allows so much easier conquest. Okay, transport ships are mostly done. Still some building it, but first wave of 40 some odd is done. I must have built more than 50. Huh. I saw Royal Marriage Sweden. There we go. Also Royal Marriage Charka at some point, whenever they like me again. Distance between borders. Huh. Kind of amusing. Yeah, tech. Let's stick a fort in Gibraltar. Yeah, let's stick at least a level 1 fort in Gibraltar for the moment. I'd like to stick a level 2. A little bit more money. Ideally, I'd like to make Gibraltar virtually untakeable. Just to be annoying to Spain whenever I'm at war with them. Otherwise, they're just going to march over and occupy Gibraltar instantly. At least this way, it's a little bit of a struggle for them. Okay, drill, drill. Can't do anything at the moment because the Portuguese are still somehow not conquered Morocco. Charka's having issues, what a surprise. Really shouldn't have forced them to do Anglicanism now that I think about it. I mean, my entire point of taking these guys was at some point just to annex them and then turn them into like La Plata or something. There we go. First of Greenland colonized. Now to Eriksford. Should complete the whole. Should complete the mission. I don't know if I have to have it finished or just started. Looks like it's got to be finished. Owns or has fully colonized all provinces of the Greenland area. Cool. Eriksford will receive a proper British name. One of the programmers has a sense of humor, I see. Ha ha ha. Oh, good. France and stuff have left coalition against me. Great. Of course, I'm still going to use the opportunity to try and kill France as soon as possible, but now if we could get Spain out of the coalition. Oh, Morocco just wiped out Spain. Portugal just wiped out Morocco. There we go. Language. I know it. I can speak English. I think. Okay. Our gold mine is really giving us tons of money. Sheer amount of money we pull in from our nations. 120. Oh, it's not telling me how much gold I 240. Okay. Like 360 every once in a while. Pretty good income, really. Get more mercantilism. Must have quite a lot at this point. E5? Is that, or is it doubled? This is annoying, is it doesn't really tell you what your actual amount is, it just tells you how much you've doubled it by. You tell me here. Look like it. Bit annoying. Big protection versus the Ming, okay. I can really do on that front. Can convert, can't do anything on that front. Get cheaper army maintenance, I guess. Kind of a shame they weakened it so much. Tarka, you really gotta be able to suppress those rebels. Loving the fact that Eric's Ford here is like third done already and we just got it. Parliamentary, let's do reform rotten boroughs. There we go. We're gonna have to use a good amount of bribery to get through this, aren't we? We'll do military, we will do admin. Good. Rotten boroughs was removed. We can now establish Sunday schools. Awesome. Higher conversion rate. Perfect. Now I can make Anglicanism be a much larger name than just the British Isles. Cool. More fur from Eric's Ford. Okay, we have to strengthen legitimacy. Oh, apparently we can't get to 50 absolutism. I just have to have really good legitimacy. Okay. That's the case. Increase autonomy there. Also, it's the only one I can do safely at the moment. I know I could do the whole thing of deliberately causing rebellions and then repressing, but in order to do that, I really do need harsh treatment costs cheaper. And I definitely want to try and get that yearly absolutism at some point. Austria's ruler died, they've got a new one. Sadly, they have 98 prestige, so even if they die, I can't take over this silly throne. Joy of dealing with Austria. Emperor and Papal Blessing, giving them that level of strength. Although, I will say the HRE is finally, you know, reforming, but it's also finally converting to Anglicanism and Protestantism. Oh, Austria. I have no idea how you're getting imperial authority. Oh, they must have been at peace. That would explain it. France. We want Orleans, if possible. We will not give it because of strength of coalition. Of course. Of course you won't. It would be too easy, far too easy. Well, let's get an idea. Actually, let's see what our trade is. Trade is 92 gold. See what it is technically next month. 92.4. Boosted global trade power. 74% of trade in the English trade node. Pretty good considering we're fighting the Dutch for trade, and the Dutch are known for trade. And we're gonna have 99, so 5 gold or thereabouts. I'll happily take that. Who's Austria involved in now? Mantua, France, the United States. Started this. Oh, the Pope attacked Venice? No. Augsburg attacked Mantua. Mantua? I don't actually know how to say it. Anyhow, we need to spend more money. I guess more universities, really. We will be the most educated center of learning in the world by the time I'm done. We'll be Boston. We like Boston, Massachusetts, center of college level learning in the world. Oh, Ireland's almost completely converted to English culture. That'll be cool. And we'll finally get this 20% cheaper development cost. It'd be awesome. Oh, and we now have British Greenland. I didn't realize that. That looks awesome. Too bad 9/10 of that's wastelands. Our fleets are mostly complete. What would it take to fight Orissa? Oh, they're allied to the Timurids. Oh, the Timurids are huge. What do the Timurids have for military? 39,000, 18 miltech, 18 miltech, 14 miltech, 15 miltech. The Timurids have caught up in tech, but Orissa and Vijayanagara haven't. Okay, it might be time to see if I can actually fight this war. We will be able to transport all but 2 of you. We have to make several stops on the way, aren't we? Have a coalition war attack us. Not that France and the Pope left is good news. These guys are really close to leaving too. Some of them. Obviously Spain will never leave. Spain just hates us that much. So does Burgundy. At least we should be able to pull in the Ottomans on any defensive war. Same thing with Austria. Portugal's no slouch themselves. Kind of curious to see how this is going to go. Oh, I just realized I can also send these guys from up here. Let's just attack natives, wipe them out. Yes, I know I'm cruel, I'm evil, whatever. 26. We'll also have to make several stops as well, I believe. I don't believe we've hit the point where we no longer receive reduced naval attrition. Yeah, we're not there yet. Burgundy is no longer a great power. Huh. Burgundy lose land? No. Bizarre. Huh. Actually, it looks like these ships didn't suffer too much attrition. Guess we'll move them to Mahi over here. And of course Spain circumnavigated the globe. Of course they did! My ships probably could have made it now. Another colony added to British Brazil. I'm really kind of disappointed with my colonies and their actual colonization on their own. Outside of British Mexico, seem not to be that good at it. If that makes sense. Seem to be relatively incompetent. Anyhow, it's now dirt cheap to improve British provinces. 35. I can even get that lower if I want to. You actually are fine on attrition, so let's just move you to here too. I think I'm going to try and hit Orissa on 2 different points at once. Maybe if I'm lucky a war will erupt and the Timurids will get distracted. Timurids have Nepal as a vassal, okay, not worried. Shock and awe will be hopefully our mission there. Fight for Australia continues. We're all kind of scattered among this landscape. Australia itself is not very well developed, but that happens. anything for British science? I would if I had the money. I don't have the money, so clearly the money could be put to better use. I have to wait till a new guy arrives. Shame. Hopefully it doesn't give me a level 1. Nope, level 3. Perfect. And you're reduced unrest. Even better. And where's my other fleet? There shortly. Yep. Could even see them there. I think we'll merge them all together, split them in half, put 2 generals in them, then ship them up. I sure hope this works. Otherwise, this is going to be a very humiliating defeat. Okay, but I'm going to end this episode here, and we will continue next time. Thank you guys all for watching. I'll see you then. Bye for now.